I was walking through the garage to go out and work in the garden this morning. I need to thin things down quite a bit because they're growing like crazy and get ready to put in the fall garden. And I walked through here and heard the Excalibur dehydrator running, and I thought, you know what, I haven't ever done a video on the Excalibur. We have had several different dehydrators over the years. As you may know, if you've been listening to this channel very long, my wife has been a gardener for 30 years at least, because that's how long we've been married. And we've had a garden everywhere we've lived, whether it's been in an apartment or a house. At any rate, so we've gone through a lot of dehydrators. Without a question, this Excalibur has beat all of them to the ground, and it has outlasted all of them combined. Now, I don't know if you do as much processing as we have. We've done more processing with the dehydrator this year than we have in many years combined previously, simply because of the yield that we're getting from our Mittleider gardens. If you have not heard about Mittleider gardening, please go to mittleidergardening.com or use the link below this video. At any rate, this is I believe the premium or whatever top of the line one. They have different models. I firmly am convinced that we've gotten our money back many times by buying this particular model. I'll have a link below this where you can read over 100 reviews on this, pros and cons. If you are looking to get a dehydrator, I would highly encourage you to take a look at this. You'll be money ahead by getting an Excalibur. I'm not saying the others are bad. We've used them, but we simply wore them out. They take quite a bit longer to work. They're not nearly as adjustable as this one here. I really like the versatility and the precision that you can use when you're dehydrating. Right now we are dehydrating tomatoes. We harvested about 30 pounds. Oh, I'm steaming up here. We harvested about 30 pounds of tomatoes and cucumbers and bell peppers yesterday, and we are dehydrating the tomatoes right now. As you can see, this is a 9-tray unit here, and we've had this filled many times with all 9 trays going. My wife has also used this to dehydrate nuts, and you're wondering, why would you dehydrate nuts? Well, what she does is she soaks them, like for example almonds, and then she'll make different things out of the soaked almonds. For example, we like the teriyaki almond recipe or the smoked almond recipe. We've dehydrated bell peppers and all kinds of fruits and vegetables from the garden. And you can dehydrate canned things too. One nice thing about dehydrating food, instead of canning it, it takes up a lot less space on the shelves. You can get a lot more dehydrated product in a mason jar than you can non-dehydrated. From what I understand, the nutrient level is higher because you're doing it at a lower temperature. And you're not heating up your house inside if you have this out in the garage. Just wanted to pass this on. We do so many things on a natural, everyday basis. Sometimes I forget to make a video of it and just kind of pass on what we do to help others. But we just want to let you know we've been very happy with this dehydrator. If you have a garden, at some point you're going to need to be dehydrating your food. Highly recommend you take a look at the Excalibur. There's a link below. This is LDS Prepper reminding you, if you are prepared, you shall not fear. And if you use a dehydrator, really any kind, you're going to be able to store up food for times when you don't have it on hand. But if you use the Excalibur, you're going to be able to do more, sooner, and do it in a more precision way than with any of the other dehydrators I've experienced in the past.